Oh, oh. Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
That is right, babe. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the weekly J&J Live at 5 right here on YouTube, where we go live to talk to you all about this past Friday's YouTube video. And if you had a second, if you had a chance, Friday night, Saturday, or sometime today to watch that video, that was our $400 unit that we got near home. We'll just say that. Close to home. Yeah. So welcome in, everyone. Mike Ski and Beth and Chris and Ann. Welcome in, everyone.
What's up, Mike Ski?
So, Rufus, did I see a Rufus in here?
Oh, wait. Where's Rufus?
I saw a hi Rufus comment. I don't know. Maybe Rufus popped in and out. Marianne, hello. So, guys.
And Mad Dog. Oh, there's Rufus. Hi, Rufus.
There's Rufus. How you doing? So, yes, the $400 locker that we got close to home, and the guy just like disappeared. He totally, from all the information that we were able to look up and gather, it was like he just nothing. We did, and we saw it. You guys saw it in the video, but we found the divorce paperwork. To be honest, I didn't like dig too deep into that. That's just personal. But I saw the manila envelope labeled divorced, and we tried like using the last name as some type of people search, and we tried via Facebook and a couple other things, and we were just unable to find any backstory or back info. And the facility itself themselves had they were trying for the past 3 months via the phone numbers that they had, the email addresses that they had, and the physical address that they had on file. They also could not get in touch with them. So, really cool locker. I'm actually on board with Jenna on this one. It's like one of my favorite things about it. It was inside.
Yeah. It was real snowy that day. It was like right after a storm, I believe. Right before.
Yeah. So we still had snow. We still had a few inches of snow.
The roads were clear, but it was freezing out. There was inches of snow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we saw the military camo in the pictures. There was only a few pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw the camo, and we've seen that one hat in the tote that said Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so maybe this guy, he was a younger guy. This is us guessing prior to bidding.
Yeah.
And we're like, maybe he's off with the military. You know, he just lost his stuff. Like he didn't.
From the information that we could gather too, just because we saw that digital camo military style button up like long sleeve, we found no other signs or indicators that he was actually ever an enlisted member of the military.
We do know he went overseas,
traveled
to help with different communities in different countries. I think in the Philippines.
That's where he's from.
But he went back there to help. I read some paperwork.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he went back for the kids to help.
Okay.
And to donate his time and some other stuff to the kids.
I didn't even know that part.
So
we don't, after we purchased the unit, we no longer believe that this was any type of military member, military veteran, or anything like that. It was just a guy. I mean, anyone can purchase those digital camo shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can buy them brand new at like a military surplus store. You can buy them pre-owned or even new on platforms like eBay. But we did see that, which, you know, it intrigued us, but I liked the leather jacket even more than the digital camo.
That was cool. Yeah.
If that leather jacket was a little bit bigger, or if Jenna would feed me a little bit less, I would totally be keeping that jacket because it is cool.
Mike Ski, like his favorite part was the $2 bill.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That was a cool find in a random bag. I mean, it was a small unit.
Yeah.
It was indoors.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the signs of the camo.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see signs of camo, it's like, okay, what else is there?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, hi, Avery. Hi, Lisa. She said, okay, I'm back. She had to get on her personal account.
She's back. The $2
All-American
bill.
Auction said that was a cool jacket.
Oh, is he in here? Ed,
Yes.
what's up, man? Dude, I know. I wish it was just a little bit bigger. But the $2 bill in that suitcase, the suitcase itself was all like empty, right?
Yeah.
Like the
I
main
think
compartment.
underwear, wasn't there? Like underwear or something in
There
there?
were some stinky, I don't know if they were stinky, but there were some undies, and that's about it inside the main compartment. And then the bigger outer compartment, it was all the way empty. And then open that little top compartment, and it just totally random.
Threw you off.
Like, I think there was some floss in there, some maybe like used napkins or something.
The unit was not dirty, other than like the one pot and like little kitchen tote, like a pot and a rice cooker. That was the only dirty thing.
Their kitchen stuff was definitely dirty, but everything else, very clean, very well taken care of. The clothes, like, even if people are neat and clean, and let's say they washed, let's say they put their clothes in storage, if everything hasn't like been freshly laundered and packed in like an airtight storage, if you have one thing in there that was like worn for 10 minutes, I swear it'll make the whole tote or whole box of clothes reek
bad. And this unit didn't.
No, not whatsoever.
Lisa said we have you on the big screen at the warehouse.
Whoa.
J&J on the big screen.
Yeah, J&J on the big screen. How you doing?
You okay? All right.
So,
I mean, you have to take the gambles on those little units.
Yeah, especially when they're that close to home.
Yeah.
We put a bid in. That unit was sitting at $320 with just a couple minutes left. And we talked and we're like, we'll go up to $400. We were willing to bid up to $400 because then that meant after we pay fees and a little bit of travel expenses and everything, we did not want to be into the unit at over $500. So we put our first bid in and we just bid $330, and the clock just ticked down. And that almost, ask Avery's. Avery's is in the chat. They know, other storage unit buyers know, that almost never happens anymore. If you're watching units, and if you're right there at your desk, at your computer, or on your phone, you're watching these units tick down, and boom, they always get at least a few more bids. Sometimes,
especially not like this time of year, everybody is like trying to get an indoor unit.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, yeah, we'll buy them outdoors if it's worth it, but
yeah,
that one that wasn't really like from the outside worth it for me to want to stay out in the cold.
No,
like just seeing the photos.
Right, correct. I wouldn't have wanted it if it was outdoor. I might have wanted it for like $100 or something, but not at $300 or $400.
Sometimes takes 30 minutes or more.
Oh yeah, I know. TDK Collects, Dan, they called us about a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, watching as I crochet. Aw,
how sweet.
They watched a unit. It took, I believe they said about 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
For this unit to close, and whoever was bidding back and forth, they played the slow roll game. They bid, and for anyone in the chat that doesn't know, on most of these websites, they have what's called a soft close. So if you wait for the clock to go down to a minute or 30 seconds or even 5 seconds, if you place one bid, it will add 2 minutes to the clock. So slow rolling is let it tick down to 5 seconds and place one bid. That adds 2 minutes. Let it go down and place another bid, adds 2 minutes. And Thomas and Dan, they were watching this unit for about an hour. They went to Walmart, grocery shopped, came home fully expecting this unit to have been closed. And
they were back to bidding.
Yeah, he looked at his computer and said, "Oh my gosh, like look at this."
I swear they go way longer in Florida. I swear, we've never been on one that long.
No,
I can see an hour, but
I should film it one day. Jenna gets very, very impatient when it's like that time. She's like, just put in your max. Put in your max.
Put in your max. I'm sick of playing these 1-2s.
Yeah. What are these people doing? Wasting their time. Just put your max bid in.
And then if you put your max in and they outbid you, then you're like, okay, I'm out. I could just be done with this. But this guy has no max.
No, I do. But sometimes your max changes.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Sometimes it changes.
Once I say this is what it is, it's in stone. Yeah, for me.
So the camo, the super cool leather jacket, the $2 bill that Mike Ski brought up. What else, babe, do you remember from the unit that you liked?
Well, one, Remy got a new heated blanket. I think it was new.
Mm-hmm.
We used that on our trip up near New York when it was snowing.
Yes, we did.
So the truck was heating up, and I would plug the blanket in from Remy. So when we got in, well, first when we leave the units, I walk the dog. Then she's a little cold.
Mm-hmm.
Put her in her blanket when we got in the truck, and she slept the whole time. So
Yep.
she was content. I like that. The rocks from Israel,
yes.
The sacred rocks, that was pretty cool.
I mean, those are the type of things. Those are the type of one of a kind. There's no. I don't care how far you drive. You know, in whatever state you're in the continental United States, unless you're in Israel right now watching, you're not driving there to go get that item. So when you find super cool items like that, just very unique individual items, and we were able to tell a story with those. It wasn't just a rock that was in a bag. It was a rock that was in a bag that was individually labeled, that also was in a container, a suitcase that had travel documents, that had shopping bags, that had hotel receipts.
I think he worked at different hotels from what I read.
Hotels and cruise liners.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was well traveled.
Yeah.
Bay 13 has that 10-minute soft close. Bidding under 10 minutes can bounce back.
Yeah. And each platform, each website, in regards to the soft close, each website, they have their own little thing, but for the most part.
How sweet.
Aw, Lydia, hi.
Little baby doggy.
Anything? I'm trying to.
Most sites should be a 3-minute close, but I don't write the rules. Right, Mad Dog?
That's it, man. And like, if they want to do a soft close, like, just 60, no more than 60 seconds. Like, if it's at 30 seconds and someone bids, take it back up to 60. Just that's it.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Okay, cool.
I used to live in Globe and loved it.
What is Globe? Is it? It must be a town, maybe, that we just don't know of.
Maybe.
So,
all in all, the unit was a good gamble.
Again, it was a good gamble.
It's a good gamble.
Smaller unit, easy clean out, indoor, and not most importantly, but very important, we were able to profit from the unit itself.
Yeah.
By no means was it a home run.
It wasn't a score, but it was a good gamble.
But yeah, $400 is what we needed to make back to break even. We were able to do that with a couple sales.
Arizona.
Globe, Arizona. Okay.
Nice.
So the camera lens that you guys saw, the actual camera lens, that was a super quick sale. I might even price it $10 or $20 too cheap.
That's okay.
But boom,
get it out of here.
It was out the door within 2 or 3 days, $70 right there. Trying to think of a few other sales from. There was one item I called in the video. I called it a blanket. I'm like, yeah, this guy likes his blankets. And it was that really colorful checkered pattern robe.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something
that was selling on eBay.
Yeah. So when we got home and we were actually processing and sorting and donate pile, garbage pile, sell pile, we said, that's not a blanket, that's a robe. And it had a very unique name. And
it was a vintage one.
Yeah. Do you remember the name?
I don't off the top of my head, but
yeah, vintage robe. It still had the belt?
I forget what was it, like selling $70 pre-owned.
That item, that item right there has sold comps in the realm of $40 to $80. So ours hasn't sold yet.
Thank you, Beth.
But we have ours listed on the low end. I think we're only asking about $40 or $50 for ours.
Yeah.
A couple other things have sold. I don't think we're actually, I can't remember. We got to be at least close. But tonight, we only listed like 3 things maybe on eBay. We just said, we're focusing. We are putting good, cool, fun, quality stuff in our Whatnot shows. Everything that you guys saw in that video, minus say 5 things or less, is in tonight's Whatnot show. So you just saw the video. The video just came out. Everything that's sellable from that unit is selling tonight,
including the sacred rocks.
Yes.
Those are cool. I almost kept them.
Yeah.
But I said, I can't be keeping all these stones and rocks.
Yeah, I mean, so we have some Coach wristlet wallet purses in tonight's show. We have the Sacred Stones in tonight's show. We have
Clothes.
some clothes from that unit in tonight's show. The super cool leather jacket.
$2 bill.
The $2 bill, Mike Ski, going
I
up
think
for
he
sale.
wanted to keep it. I'm like, Joe, do you need it for your collection? Well, I don't need it. I'm like, put it in the show.
I said, since you're selling the rocks, I'll sell the $2 bill.
If I would have seen Jenna keep anything from the $10 item, I figured she would have kept those huge jade horses for a while just to figure out if those were worth good amount of money for the porch.
The big horse is like
TDK.
a ceramic. It's not jade. It's ceramic.
It's an MCM piece.
MCM, mid-century modern ceramic horse. We weighed it. That horse weighs 16.5 pounds. It's a heavy horse. But since we had a few requests last week for that horse, we said, you know what? You guys want it? We'll bring it to you. So it is being sold. You guys want to see it?
It's on Whatnot tonight. We did set the shipping for $10.
10 pounds.
I'm sorry, 10 pounds to help out with the shipping. Now, if you live in California, say, or somewhere else far away, it might be a lot more expensive for shipping, but we did set it to 10 pounds. Joe's going to grab it. All right, I'm going to show you these. This is from that video. This coin too, right, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
So this is is it 1976? Oh,
bicentennial.
Bicentennial, uncirculated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then this is the $2 bill.
That's just really cool. The fact that makes this really cool is it is an authentic, actual $2 bill.
Uncirculated Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park note. So those are two awesome things that we found from that unit.
Super random.
Look what Mike Ski said. Joe, I received my silver Morgan from that local auction today. You would have loved it. It's almost perfect. 1882, no mint mark.
1882 P. No way. Nice. 1882. I do have my 82s. No, I need an 80. I can't remember. I'm close. I can't remember on that one. I know I need a 79S. 1879S is one of them that I need.
So if you come across one, let us know.
All right. Ready, guys? This is not from last Friday's video. This is from 2 Fridays ago. Yeah. About 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Here it is. The horse.
It doesn't look heavy, but 16.5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And look how wide his bum is. That thing. Whoo.
The only little, there's like not even like a chip. It's just like
just a little scuff McGuff.
Little scuff on the hoof.
Yep.
Other than that, he's in pretty good shape.
No. Well, other than our tag that's on his foot. No maker's mark, no signature, no nothing. No, nothing.
There are
like that.
similar ones on eBay, but it's still so hard to like determine who the maker of it.
Yes.
For me. So I guess if you're in Whatnot show tonight and you know what it is, then you're gonna get one heck of a deal.
Yeah, we had
for sure.
Multiple people ask us for it. I mean, it is something that if we had our forever home,
it's unique.
I'm fairly certain that this would not be getting sold.
Right.
This would find a place in our forever home.
And I would be buying Avery's all-in end table, coffee table with the horses that spin.
Yeah.
Because that is so unique.
But we don't have our forever home yet. When we find super cool things like this, we have to sell them first to get the forever home, and then we can keep.
Alan said that is gorgeous.
Some cool things like this. So it's just, we're gonna say it again in the show. I don't like selling heavy stuff like this on Whatnot, only because I'm not scared to ship it. I don't want people to. I know that the Whatnot shipping algorithm and system is not perfect. And I know that I could ship this to California, to Texas, to Arizona. I could ship this to these faraway zones for $20 or less. But the way Whatnot works is I just have to set the weight. And the rates that they're charging, I feel like are consumer rates. And there's easy ways even for consumers, regular people, to get discounted rates through USPS. And those are the rates that we typically charge. But so I don't like selling heavy items like this because I don't want people to get the wrong idea of us as sellers on Whatnot.
If you're not familiar with Whatnot shipping, then we don't get anything extra. That's like if you pay like $2 extra on an item for shipping, we don't get that excess amount of money.
No one. It's like,
so we always weigh things prior to the show, and it's always a little bit lower than what the scale even says, just to help out with the shipping.
This item weighs 16 and a half pounds. By the time I'm done packaging it, I guarantee it's going to be 18 or 19 pound box.
It's got to be packaged properly.
And we have this set to only being shipped out as a 10-pound item. So we did that because we know the shipping's already going to be high, but we're trying to do our part. And basically, here's what it comes down to. If this sells for $5, okay, if this item sells for $5 on Whatnot, we're going to have to cover some type of shipping costs. So we are just crossing our fingers that the item sells for a good enough price that where if we have to pay out $7, $8, $12 more in shipping, then we are okay with that because the item sold for $80 or $100. You know what I mean? It's just something that we can do as sellers to try to help.
Yeah.
But this is one of the super cool items in tonight's show.
Alan says Friday's unit was TDK is always losing his marbles.
Nah.
That's too funny. Does it have any pre-bids? Lisa asked. I believe there's a pre-bid for $1. Last I saw. Yeah, there's the coin.
I'm just gonna put them back.
Now, one thing I would like to talk about now before we get too far ahead. You know, you guys are always, still open and welcome to ask questions, talk about Friday's video throughout this live. But Ellen says Friday's unit was very interesting. A lot of religious items. Yes, it was definitely interesting. It was a good little unit, close to home. So it was fun. I like taking gambles on little ones like that.
Give me 5. Yes.
So anywho, a few weeks ago, we put out the vintage toy unit with the cash register and all the BB guns, right? From that unit, we found multiple little piggy banks that were filled to the rim. The pink one that we showed you a few Fridays back or Sundays back, it was filled with what looked like to be pennies.
That's what we could see from the top.
And we said it was going to go in that night's Whatnot show, that Sunday's Whatnot show. So it sold.
We sold it on Whatnot.
We sold it on Whatnot
to
TDK. So TDK purchased that piggy bank that came from that vintage storage unit that was filled to the rim. And then he turned around and gave it away on his live stream.
So that piggy bank, we found it. I don't know where it originated. We found that piggy bank near the Ohio-Michigan border. Okay. From there, it traveled east to the Ohio-Pennsylvania border. From Ohio-Pennsylvania border, it traveled way south to Central Florida. And then, go ahead, tell them.
And then our friend Mary Ann, who's here in the chat, I think still.
Yes.
She was in TDK's live, got in the giveaway, and she won.
And she
won. Lives in
British Columbia. And if I'm not mistaken, like not right over the border, like not, yeah.
Okay.
Like not Niagara Falls area. I'm pretty sure that
she's far.
She's on the western side of Canada. So that little piggy went from Michigan.
He went wee all the way home.
All the way home. Michigan to near Pennsylvania to Central Florida. Then it came back north. It went even further north up into the frozen tundra area.
Vancouver Island, West Coast.
Vancouver Island. So way over there, West Coast.
So
Mary Ann did some math and she found out that this piggy traveled over 4,500 miles
and made it safely.
And no chips, no cracks, no breaks until she got it and she smashed it with a hammer. No,
she didn't.
She didn't.
It took her forever to get into this piggy. After the first hour, she said, okay, we're going to take a break and then we're going to go back to it.
And the mystery of this piggy, even when us as sellers selling it and as TDK as giving it away, like the mystery that made this little kid's piggy bank so special is the fact that When we found it, it was full to the brim with what we could see as United States pennies, but we did not even try to peek.
No.
TDK did not even try to peek as to what else was in this piggy bank. It could have been dollar bills, it could have been old money, it could have been gold, silver, it could have been
anything.
So
our friend Marianne sent us some photos that we're going to share with you.
Yes. So check it out. Here we go.
Do you have the other photos too?
Yes. So I just have to go like this real quick so that I can work it.
So this is what that little piggy held.
Yeah.
I think she said it ended up being $6.99.
Mm-hmm. So the pig was full of pennies. There she is.
This is her working at it.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to make it full, but oh, I guess that really doesn't make it bigger.
That's okay. They're fine.
So
look at that. A wooden nickel.
A wooden nickel right there, guys. And all the old pennies.
Which obviously we all know they don't make pennies anymore. And there's her supervisor.
Yes,
right there.
She is being watched closely. I'm making sure that
you're giving this piggy too much attention.
And can I just point this out, guys? Look at that pack job.
Look at that TDK's box in the back.
Uh-huh. All right, there's the pile.
Look at that pile.
That is what the piggy held.
That little piggy was stuffed.
He was full, man. Look at that. Are these 50-cent piles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Or they might just be piles.
So awesome. What a fun story.
So those pennies, that piggy bank, just they traveled quite far, and we don't even know where they actually came from before we found them.
But they were in storage for years.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. Yes, 50-cent piles.
50-cent piles. So thank you to Mary Ann for sharing that with us so that we were able to share it with everyone else. I just think that that's a really cool look into one of these items that we uncover in these abandoned storage
potentially worth thousands, since they are not making pennies anymore.
Potentially.
So true.
I know they're worth 2 pennies at Giant Eagle right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
TDK, and thank you so much also for having us on your live stream when you gave it away. That was awesome.
That was fun. Yes.
Charlie's riding adventures. Impressive packing. That young man is wealth of knowledge too. He knows his stuff.
I said that,
especially with glassware.
I said before we even talked to them, which I think we got introduced to
a year ago.
TDK, to Thomas and Dan, about 13 or 14 months ago.
Yeah.
But for even 4 to 6 months prior to that, it was like we would see their videos, and I would tell her, I am thoroughly impressed by this young boy. I was calling him a boy. This little boy's knowledge, but I'm not going to say little boy anymore. I have too much respect for Thomas. This young man's knowledge on glassware.
I still love that little piggy. Yes, they were cute. They were cute.
Yeah. So thank you, Mary Ann, for sharing that with us, and also giving us the permission to share those photos here on our live stream so that everyone else can enjoy that story.
I think we were all interested. Like, what was in the piggy?
And that's something too, like, storage unit buying in general, just buying storage units to find items to resell and make a profit. That's one thing. And it's hard work, and it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort, but you can make a living at it. But the whole nother side of storage unit buying is stories just like that pig. Is this item was sitting in a 10 by 10 box, on a concrete floor with some steel walls, sitting in a box in this 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot room for the last 15 years. And who knows how much longer this item could have sat there, or if there weren't people like us, if there wasn't the whole auction process, these items would get tossed, because businesses like storage facilities, they're not in the business of selling stuff to make money. They're in the business of renting that 10 by 10 by 10 area out to a paying customer. That's how they make money. So I'm very grateful for the whole process, so that we can find items like that and
cycle of life,
tell those stories. Yeah.
Different type of cycle of life.
Yeah.
So like that $10 unit we got with the gold, silver, and platinum in the
Yes.
basement,
Yeah.
nobody bid on it. And the guy was like, "Thank you guys so much for, buying this for $10 and
Cleaning
cleaning
it
it out," because we were literally getting ready to just toss it all. Him and the other guy that
Yep.
helped us the first shift.
Yeah.
With the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "We would have just tossed all this."
And they even said to us, like, when they get a unit that goes no sale and they have to clean it out and throw it away, basically get rid of it, they don't act. They might open boxes that we were told, like, they might like look in a box, but if it's nothing that like jumps out at them as like, hey, I'm gonna put this in my pocket and take it home, like they just throw it away. It's just it just goes because they're working for a company that doesn't profit. Like that company actually at that point, that company's losing money.
And that's what like bothers me when a lot of people online, they'll bad talk resellers and storage unit buyers.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, everybody that we know or associate with, everybody gives back personal items. Okay, so that's one thing out of the way. Everyone that we talk to, they give back personal items.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're like mad because we're buying this stuff. They say we're vultures or bums. We need to get a real job. But one, I've never worked so much in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Two, this stuff would be going to the landfill.
Yeah.
So these collectibles, these awesome items would not be recycled back into other people's collections and things like that. So that's one thing that bothers me. Like when people start badmouth, they just don't understand.
Right.
It's the ignorance behind it all that they just don't understand.
And you just feel bad. I feel bad for those people. I pray for those people because, ignorance and you just don't know. You don't know, but you feel like you do, and you're going to put your negativity out into the universe. It's just not worth it.
I need a weather break. Cannot do the single digits and 2 outdoor units. Rent is killing me.
Dude.
So I'm not sure if you film your units, but back before we started filming, we would just go load them up and bring them home, sort in our garage. And that's how we did it with like heaters in the garage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now.
But this winter specifically has been a cold one. The last couple winters.
Got that right, sister.
Preach. The last couple winters, I don't remember having to bundle up as much and go outside and work. So like,
got that right.
I think it's 3 snaps.
But it, girl.
Yes, there it is. No, for it's cold.
It's been cold this year.
When we started buying units, we'll tell our setup. I wish I had a picture of the truck and trailer. So when we started buying our very first started storage units, I had a 2008 Dodge Dakota with a 6-foot bed. That's it. And bought a couple units with that little truck. And I rented U-Haul trailers when needed. And after a couple months, I would say, my dad found a trailer. And like, I was like, Dad, I can't afford that right now, but I got like $200. And he's like, all right, cool. Give me the 200. I'll spot you the rest. So my dad bought this little 5x8 by maybe 6 foot tall enclosed trailer. And that's what we did units with for, I don't know how we did it.
I don't know how we did it either.
5x8 is not big.
Yeah, see, the coldest winters in Northeast Ohio since 77.
Okay, I knew it had to be something like that because it's been chilly.
Joe, you should have Dan and Thomas come stage some of your units for you. Seriously.
Right? Yeah.
I'll even pay him to come.
I'll tell you what, Mike, they are good at staging units.
That's hilarious.
We're kidding.
We are joking.
For anyone else who's watching this at any point in time, that is definitely 100%
Dan and Thomas know we're joking.
I love those comments. I'm not even going to feed into it right now. It's just.
So going back to when we first started though, we do what we had to do. We got that small trailer, we packed it up, made multiple trips. But looking back, we probably should have just rented one big U-Haul, cleaned them suckers out, sorted them at home, But now that we film, things are different.
It is a little bit different, definitely different filming.
We have to set up a little differently.
All I can say is, if I could give you one piece of advice, and this piece of advice will help you no matter what your situation or scenario. I don't care if you're working out of a 2-door Chevy Cavalier or if you got a Ford F-350 with a 14-foot bed and a 19-foot trailer. Make progress every day.
Yeah, you can't slow down.
Every day. Make progress on that. And I stick true. We could be on the road from 6 a.m. We could leave this driveway at 6 a.m. and not pull back in until 9 p.m. at night. And Jenna will attest to this. I still will go down, even if it's just going to the garage, going to the trailer, get one box, one bag, one something.
Yeah.
Okay, even if it's just one. But I do that to make that progress. That way I know, in my heart of hearts, I know I made progress on the stuff. And I get it, like one little box, one little bag. Is it really going to make a difference? No, it's not. But it's just about staying consistent and making that progress. Today, this morning,
we did
when I got outside to go get some stuff. So right now we're working on a unit that you guys will see this upcoming Friday. We're working on processing it still. It was -2 degrees when I went outside, which for me, I could handle it, but I don't want to.
You shouldn't have to.
I carried 2 totes and 2 large boxes, carried them up the stairs. Yes, I hate these steps.
What's that Poppy spot?
Carried them inside, up the stairs, and her and I, we processed right in our living room.
And what we mean by process is, okay, this is going to whatnot. This we got to look up, like do more research on.
Mm-hmm.
This is getting donated. This is going out to the trash.
And then
we clean that up. They can go where they need to go. And then we move on.
It's a pain in the butt because these 4 boxes, they probably weighed approximately, let's just say 150 pounds of stuff that I carried upstairs. And once we were done kind of looking at it, going through it, I carried 130 pounds back down the flight of stairs to either throw away, donate. Let's just face it, scrap metal, garbage, donate. It was about 100. It's like 80% of it, maybe 20 pounds worth of stuff stayed up here. And now it's put away. We have a ton of Magic the Gathering cards, like from the late 90s, early 2000s, Magic the Gathering cards. Whoo, so many. And I honestly, don't you think we're gonna find more out in the trailer?
I know we will.
Yeah,
that collection was crazy. That's how I clean my house, Joe. Health issues, can't clean whole house in one day. So one job, one room at a day.
That's
one room at a day.
And as long as you do that every day, the whole house stays clean.
The horse is vintage, 1960s, mid-century Danish ceramic horse, handpicked by Motley Manor.
Motley Manor.
That sounds very familiar, Allison, when I was researching it.
When you looked it up too, that's what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
1960s, so MCM, Motley Manor. Huh.
And I don't really like to throw names and stuff out on whatnot, because then I don't want people to think I'm trying to sell them on something and maybe I screw something up.
Right.
So I'll say maybe it's that.
Yeah.
Just so.
If we're not, like, you did your research, obviously, just now. We did ours a little bit before. I'd say we're probably, 95% sure that that's what it is.
Yeah.
Since we're not 100%, when we're on whatnot selling that horse later, we probably won't push that too much that it is.
Right.
It is this. Because
that's what I read,
Yeah.
And
then I had a wrench thrown in too. As I'm emptying the unit, a can of
bed
bug
spread turns up, so then I have to 3 times caution about what I bring in the house. That's why, like, if you have a garage, put some heaters in there and just keep it separate from your house.
Yeah, but that's something, man. Like, honestly, knock on your head real quick.
Knock on my head's not wood.
Okay, that's wood. There you go. Because
your head's wood, mine's not.
We have not run into that. We have run into it one time.
One time ever.
And
I was traumatized.
We caught it early enough to where
it was in our trailer.
Nothing had come in the house yet. And
we tossed it all.
I have an enclosed trailer. I put like 2 bed bug cans in there, foggers, let them sit for a day and a half, went back in with gloves, and everything went either to the burn pile or to the trash pile, to the dump. Like, there was no fine tooth sort in this unit. No. I don't care. It was garbage.
It was the one that I told him not to get for $20 or whatever the heck you bought it for.
No, we did find some. We found a couple things in there we kept, because I remember saying, like, hey, this was good.
I don't care if there was something that's good or not. I'm like,
We
I
did
did not
keep
want
some things. I do remember that
it. It was
now.
a video game or something.
Yeah, it was some video games.
Sometimes at the auction, we say we believe this is what it is, but you be the judge.
I like that. Remember
I do
that.
like that a lot.
This is what we think it is.
You be the judge because you guys are judging anyway.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
You got her going.
Aiming me up for that whatnot show.
Yeah.
People will come in and talk crap and then leave.
So let's see here. Just a quick little, I just thought of this.
What?
If any of you viewers are within driving range of Youngstown, Ohio, okay, if any of you can make it to Youngstown on a Thursday evening around 6 p.m. Thursday evening. I think it's 6 p.m.
That's AA night.
I know it is. You can go on Auction Zip to get the exact address, but there is a live in-person auction that I wish we could attend more often. I truly do, because I see their pictures on Auction Zip and they have some really, really cool stuff. Every other week-ish. So all I can say is, if you go on, use the website auctionzip.com and you search in the Youngstown area, it's going to be Thursday night, 6 p.m. The auction is called All American Auctions by Mark Miller. And they have it's old school. It's like live auction. You know, you're
great people.
Comfortable building. Okay, heated. You're inside. You're indoors. Heated building.
They have a snack bar.
They have snacks. They have drinks.
If there's food, I'm there.
The auction starts at 6 p.m. Boom, live bidding. And then guess what? You pay for your stuff at the end and you take it home with you. There's no, you're going to have to pay $82 for shipping on this, and you're going to have to wait 10 days before we even ship it out. You go there, you preview the stuff, you see it, you like it, you win it, pay for it, you get it, you go home.
And they post videos on like little clips of what they're having on Facebook and TikTok. So
the guy that runs the auction house, his name's Ed. He's a good friend of ours. So yeah, you guys can check him out on Facebook.
Let's meet up there.
All American Auctions. Ed, if you're in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Facebook name should be All American Auctions. 3 words.
Yeah, that's how you see it. Right there.
Right there.
Faces. All American Auctions.
Yep, there it is. Good people, man.
Good people. Genuine good people.
Mm-hmm. So we talked about Friday's video. We talked about the little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. We talked about some other stuff. Do we have anything else to talk about?
You want to give them a little teaser about next week's video? We got 2 units.
Okay.
Sister units.
This upcoming Friday, you guys will see a video, a 10 by 10 unit that we bought in a town in Pennsylvania that I thought was only an hour and 15 minutes, but it turned out to be 2.5 hours away from us. And the 2.5 hour drive turned into a 3.5 hour drive because we drove there 5 days after a major snowstorm hit the northeastern United States. And I feel horrible for Jenna because she's like, I'm never going anywhere with you again. If you say the roads
if he ever says the roads are going to be fine, it's going to be fine. The sun's been out. The roads are clear. They were all the way clear through Ohio. As soon as we get to Pennsylvania, he's making me talk to his dad on the phone to calm me down. Because,
FaceTime called my dad.
Like, your dad's not going to save me through the phone.
I just wanted someone to talk to you.
I was not comfortable with the roads.
No, she wasn't.
And I had anxiety. The hills up near New York were like this. Okay.
Like
all snow filled. We have a heavy trailer on the back. I do not feel comfortable. So I said, I will not be going if there is snow anymore. You can hire someone else, or you can film by yourself.
The units themselves. So we got two units in this small town in the Allegheny Mountains near the Pennsylvania-New York border. One of them's a 10 by 10. One of them's a 5 by 10. This upcoming Friday, you will see the entire 10 by 10. And the following Friday, you'll see the 5 by 10. We got both units. We picked them up. We brought them home. The 5 by 10, we haven't even filmed it yet. Only because it was a long day.
It was we didn't leave there until it was turning dark.
We recorded for maybe 10 minutes at the unit number 2. We opened a couple boxes, but all those, like, I still to this point in time, I have no idea what's in those boxes, and this has been like over a week ago now, because they're in the trailer, they're outside, but I will not open them until we go out there and we will film opening and sorting and kind of looking through what we got. But if unit number 2 has items like unit number 1, man, it's gonna be worth it.
So unit number 1, I'll tell you, that's where all the comics came from that we've been selling.
Comics.
So we have found like 7 boxes, and those were not visible from the pictures.
Not at all.
No. So like that was like, okay, this is cool. That was a shock.
We found I don't want to give them too many spoilers.
That's okay.
7 boxes of comic books. Mountain. Like, this room is pretty magical. This room is like a magic kingdom right now with all the Magic the Gathering cards that are in here.
Yeah, we got tons of magic.
I feel like a dragon might just pop out of our heating vent up there. I don't know.
Mom's going to take a Benadryl and go to sleep over coming home from the mountains, because oh my gosh, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Alex, I couldn't drive that. No way.
I was comfortable telling her that the roads were fine for 2 reasons. A, I'm very comfortable driving in, I don't want to say snow-covered roads, because like I said, we had, and you'll admit to this, like, we didn't get snow for 3 or 4 days. The major storm came, it hit, and there was days for road crews to do their jobs, to plow the roads, and for Mother Nature to do its job and melt the roads off, right? Over there in Pennsylvania, well, the temperature was very cold. It never went above 15 degrees. Salt doesn't work. Therefore, these smoked.
I know you're from PA. I know you're comfortable with the roads, but like sometimes, like these truck drivers and stuff, like Mike Ski said, I seen a video on YouTube the other day with a guy leaving New York into Pennsylvania, and the same thing. The roads in New York were clear, dry. As soon as he went to PA, the roads were awful.
Yeah.
Which surprises me, because they tax the crap out of people. That's why we don't live there.
Oh.
It's beautiful in the summer. I would love to live there.
Yeah.
But their taxes are high and all that other jazz. But
yeah, we took a main highway for maybe a third of the way, but the other 2/3 of the way were not major state maintained highways.
I mean, these licensed professional truck drivers, okay, CDLs and stuff, are just doing their normal thing, heavy loads. Like, they're safe drivers. They got their license and being a semi.
Just because they got a license,
they're
doesn't
like
make them
all
safe.
over the place. So like it takes like one
thing,
sheet of little ice.
What did you say after we got back home? What did I do?
No, you were very good. He went slow. He tried to go a different route. He was great, but
I don't play around. Like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't care if the speed limit is 55. My goal is to get my wife and myself home safely.
Rufus.
The speed limit was like 45, 55. How fast was I going?
Oh, you're well under the speed limit.
I was going 25 or 30 miles an hour. And guess what? I don't care, because I'm driving safe and comfortably, and I'm getting us home safe. If you guys want to fly around me, which quite a few people did, go ahead. That's fine. You go right the heck ahead. But I drove at a comfortable speed, and I didn't get too close to anyone, because on the way home, I got a 16-foot trailer.
And Remy.
That's loaded with
We got a superstar in the truck.
And Remy, yes.
She's our superstar.
She's being really good.
All American Option said PA is the land of taxi for sure. I would love to live there too.
So we are nearing that time, guys. We are nearing the end of this live stream. We're not done just quite yet, but it is coming to a close, only because at 6 p.m. here in about 11 minutes, we're going live on this app right here, and we have 161 lots that are all starting at just $1 tonight. We also have 10 or 15 items that are in the buy it now tonight. We have some really cool stuff. We have one-of-a-kind things. We have artifacts from Israel in tonight's show. We have the Blue Horse in tonight's show. We have some jewelry. We have some designer purses. We have some new-in-the-box electronics. We have some old stuff, some new stuff. So we have comic books.
This is going to be a fun show. I'm excited.
I love these. These are our favorites, variety shows.
Yeah, I love variety shows. We still have some leftover toys from that vintage toy unit. And one of the cool things in tonight's show is it's lot 105. It's a wooden box, and it's engraved Native American on the front.
And the picture that's like in Whatnot, it's not our problem. It's not our fault. But like the picture does not do this box
No.
justice. You guys will have to wait to see this one live. It's so intricate.
And it has like little Indian toy dolls in it. I think like the little girl Indian, and then a cowboy, and then a little baby.
Yes.
So that was really cool.
Yeah. That is. There's just some overall really cool stuff,
guys.
Like the $2 bill that you guys saw,
night.
the $2 bill that you saw in this live and in the video, that's going up. The bicentennial uncirculated 50-cent piece, that's going up. Lots of stuff going up tonight. So we're here at J&J's Weekly Live at 5. We talked about this past Friday's video. We talked about...
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris. We talked about the upcoming Whatnot show. We talked about some pretty cool things.
Hi, Jerry.
And Fish and Widow, welcome in. Is there anything else that we have to discuss before we leave?
If you guys are in the local area, there is 3 business opportunities going up for sale. The buildings are like y'all cars or something.
Yeah.
And they are also auctioning off all the cars, vehicles, trucks, and all that stuff. So if you're in need of a new vehicle,
in 6 days,
auction.
No, it's not 6 days.
20th.
Yeah, it's in like just under 2 weeks. And so
thank you, Mike Ski.
In 13 days from today, Jenna and I are going to get up Saturday morning. We're going to do our thing a little earlier than normal, and we're going to get out the door to a live auction where they're selling 3 commercial properties.
Yeah, commercial properties.
And 2 of these 3 commercial properties were used car dealers. They still have a boatload of inventory. They're selling all the cars that are on these properties, and then they're selling the physical property. We looked at them, and
I like that one. It's not too far from us.
Right?
That'd make a nice warehouse.
There's 2 properties that are, each of them is located within 3 miles of where we currently live. They have one of Jenna's requirements: parking lots.
Oh yeah, that's one of my requirements.
J&J needs a parking lot, and both of these places have those. So who knows? We might end up with a warehouse in 13 days from now. I don't know.
Hope everyone has the most excellent week. See y'all on the flip side. Be safe, y'all.
Until next week, guys. I hope everyone stays warm if you're in most of the country right now. Unless you're in Florida, it's probably cold, or Arizona.
Any RVs, Mama Kay said?
There's a big old camper at the one.
That's on the east side or on Belmont. It's like, I don't trust that one. That's like abandoned.
We'll have to look at it. There's no RV. There is a camper. Thank you all. We will be live right here on YouTube in 7 days.
Darling,
so every Sunday, live at 5, we'll be here to chit chat about the video. The next full-length video will be out this upcoming Friday at 3 p.m. And then we'll be right back here Friday at 5 p.m. to chit-chat with you guys. We love you. We care about you. Stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you Sunday.
Love you guys. Bye.